On my YouTube this morning, I posted this video, He Knows What He Did and How It Made You Feel. In that video, I am explaining how someone commented on one of my videos saying that she wishes that she can go back and tell her ex everything he did to her and how it made her feel because he doesn't know. And I commented and said, he knows, to which she replied, no, he doesn't. Some people know and some people don't. I wish I could just go back and tell him. And I am explaining in the video that I showed you that I posted that they know. That's why they do those things and they don't care. On that particular video, the two top most liked comments that I received, that received almost triple the likes as every other comment on that post, and I deleted those comments, and I'm going to tell you why. One of those comments was somebody claiming that they work magic to get revenge and to get exes back into your life if you want them back. And the other comment was somebody scolding me because I think I said something like, it's useless to seek out revenge and it's best to get on with your life. And they were like, you called revenge petty, blah, blah, blah. And I don't read that shit. But I used a feature called Hide User from my channel. I don't argue with people. I either just delete them or hide them. And hiding them is to where, you know, they can still see my content, but if they comment, nobody will see it. And the reason I deleted the first comment is because this is going to be a touchy subject. But if you're doing witchcraft and magic to get an ex back or to seek revenge, you've got healing to do. It is very normal to feel angry and to want them to get hit by a semi-truck. Trust me, I know. I have been there. But it is a whole nother thing to waste time, energy, and possibly money to seek out that revenge. Do you see what I'm saying? You are far too invested and not even close to healthy if you're going to those lengths to seek revenge or to get somebody back into your life. From what I have heard from people who practice those things, is those are dangerous things to fool with, because whatever you put out will come back on you. Also, you don't want to be messing with people's free will. That's a whole, thing, from what I've heard, that from people who practice those things, and mature, well-seasoned people who practice those arts do not take in clients who are asking them to do things like that or to make spells like that for them. All those other people are probably just taking your money and talking bullshit to you. Also, in regards to the other comment of the person, just like, I disagree because sometimes people really don't know what they do to you and sometimes you do need to contact them and tell them again. If you want to do that, do it at your own risk. But you will re-traumatize yourself, you will break your own heart, and you will not get the results that you are wanting. Because a lot of you aren't going to admit it, but the only reason you're reaching back out again is because you're not over it. You're hoping for an apology. You're hoping that they're going to sweep you up in their arms and say that I've changed. That's not going to happen. But I will say that if you want to make these mistakes that myself and other women are telling you that we've made and they were not good decisions, then go for it. I can't stop you. You're grown. You can do whatever you want to do. But I will say that wise people learn from the mistakes of others. I will say that. I can't tell you how many times in my younger years that older women like myself now, back then, they would tell me that I was doing dumb shit. And I'd be like, well, I would just laugh it off and, well, actually it's this and actually it's that. And well, I'm going to do it anyway. And sometimes, and I was so delusional. And every time I would do something totally different, I would end up crying. I would end up with my heart broken. They know what they did to you. They do not care. That's why they did those things. And the quicker that you are able to be like, you know what? I love this person. They hurt me. I loved them. There's nothing wrong with loving someone. I made a mistake. I didn't know until I was so far into it. I can't go back and change the past, but I can do better. Until you can get to that point, you will continue to hurt. You don't need to reach back out to them for an apology. You don't know how to, you don't have to have a conversation with them about what they did or text them about what they did. It's not going to do anything. And even if they give you an apology, they don't mean it. But you do what you want to. You know, sometimes you got to touch the stove and burn yourself a couple times before you realize, wow, this is really hot and I'm going to keep hurting myself and it's going to keep getting worse the more I hurt myself. So it's the new year. You do you. You go for it. Sometimes people got to learn the hard way.